Haiti chérie, says Haiti is my beloved land. Oh, I never knew that I'd have...
The Haitian Revolution began in 1791 with the Mulatto Rebellion led by Vincent Auger and Jean-Baptiste Chavannes. Auger and Chavannes were demanding equality with the white planters as provided them by the Declaration of Rights of Men and Citizens of the National Assembly in Paris following the French Revolution of 1789. They were executed in Cap Français on February 25, 1791, and 6 months later, on the night of August 13, 1791, slaves organized in Bois Caïman near Cap Français by Boukman, a Hougan, a voodoo priest originally from Jamaica, drank the blood of a pig that was sacrificed by a Mambo, a voodoo priestess, and swore to exterminate all the whites. The revolt began on August 22nd, that's 1791. In October of 1791, Port-au-Prince was set on fire during a battle between whites and mulattoes. France then knew that things would never be the same in the colony again. Saint-Domingue was the richest French colony. It produced more revenue to France than the entire North America combined. While the conflict between whites and mulattoes was important, the slave rebellion left more to fear about. The whites mustered their forces and defeated the first wave of insurgents, decapitating Boukman, but not until after the slaves had inflicted heavy damages on the plantations by burning properties and killing many white Frenchmen. However, that could not contain the rebellion that spread like wildfire in the northern part of the colony. The earlier leaders who succeeded Boukman were Biassou, Jean-François, and Jeannot. France sent 3 civil commissions and a total of about 7,000 troops, but to no avail. There were a lot of twists and turns in the Haitian Revolution. Toussaint Louverture, indubitably the most important figure of the revolution, worked under Biassou for the Spanish side before switching over to the French side. For 11 years, from 1791 to 1802, he worked tirelessly and fought many battles to bring freedom to the slaves, even as Biassou retired to St. Augustine, Florida in the United States, and Jean-François retired to Cadiz in Spain, enjoying a good life there. On May 5, 1802, Toussaint Louverture negotiated peace with General Leclerc after his most trusted generals were won over by the latter, and he retired from war, after having negotiated, though, the unconditional freedom for all former slaves. Under the pretense of meeting, Leclerc, following his brother-in-law's order, Napoleon Bonaparte, deceived Toussaint, arrested him, and deported him to France, where he was jailed in a dungeon at Fort de Joux until his death from starvation and pneumonia on April 7, 1803. Dessalines and Christophe, knowing that the French would stop at nothing to reinstitute slavery, reignited the revolution. Pétion, a mulatto general who formerly fought for the French, defected to the camp of the freedom fighters when he learned that France had just repealed the equality rights that were previously awarded to mulattoes. Together, they fought the French to the death and proclaimed Saint-Domingue independent on January 1, 1804, changing its name to Haiti, its original Indian name. A constitution was drafted a year later, and forts were built to safeguard the sovereignty of the new nation. However, 21 years later, Charles X imposed an indemnity on Haiti of 150 million gold francs, later reduced to 90 million gold francs, in order to recognize its independence. The debt crippled the economy of the new nation and was not paid in its entirety until 1947. Payment was interrupted twice, and both times in 1853 and 1877, France threatened to destroy the capital or invade if payment was not resumed. In 1915, the U.S. occupied Haiti, and during the occupation, 3,000 Haitians lost their lives. The constitution was changed, and the banking system was overtaken by American banks. Haiti struggled very much with threats of invasion and invasions, as well as economic sanctions. And internally, Haiti struggled with corrupt leaders, political instability, and natural disasters. Their hope is that God has something better in store for them in their future.
Haiti chérie, says Haiti is my beloved land. Oh, I never knew that I'd have to leave you to understand just how much I miss the gallant citadel where days long ago